first stop in Spain will be on the coast of Aragon and the city of Tarragona. The clearest testimony to the extent to which prehistoric Hellenism spread throughout Spain in the depths of history is to be found in Tarragona's upper city. It is there that the Cyclopean Pelasgian city walls are to be found, which have led Spanish archaeologists to conclude that the city was founded by inhabitants of the Aegean in prehistoric times. Later ages have built on top of the Pelagian foundations of the city walls. The City Museum has a collection of statues of the Greek mythological and historical pantheon, which were made during the Hellenistic and Greco-Roman periods. Statue of the hero and demigod Hercules as a child. Alexander the Great. The city of Alicante is to the south of Tarragona. The Alicante Museum boasts a collection of wonderful Greek ceramics and other artifacts from the classical and Hellenistic periods, which were mainly found in graves and ancient structures in the neighboring area of Santa Pola. These valuable finds are indicative of the marked Greek presence in the area. The head of this bull reveals the inspiration the ancient sculptor found in the effigies of the Cretan Minoan period. The Greek colony of Akralefki stood on what is now a village near Alicante. As yet, only funerary items have been recovered from the site. Other flourishing Greek cities in Mediterranean Spain were the colonies of Rodi, Emporion, Zakantha, Imeroskopion, Alani, Iliki, Ios, Malacca, Calpi, and a host of smaller towns which were either founded or inhabited by people from Rodi, Massalia, Phocae, Zacanthi, the Peloponnese, and elsewhere in Greece. The city of Elche, hidden as it is among forests of palm trees, will soon begin to reveal its many facets to us. Just as it will continue to hide another form which we would never have expected to find in a Spanish city. As the days go by, we will discover that other marvelous aspects of Elche, which is currently re-emerging triumphantly from distant times and places. It is being reborn and is expressing itself, but in a way that merges well with the modern life of the city and is marching proudly towards the future. What can you tell us about the city and its history?
Η πιο σημαντική στιγμή της ιστορίας της πόλης, της σημερινής Έλτσε, ήταν η ελληνική Ηλίκη.
The most important history of Elche is right here.
Φωκαής των Ελλήνων από τις Μασσαλίες.
The ancient Greeks built their colony, Iliki, here, and brought civilization to Spain from Emporion in the north all the way to Malacca in the south. What is the most important Greek antiquity in the City Museum? A statue of Aphrodite, which is of great significance for the city, because before it was found, we knew almost nothing about its history, if it was Greek, if the Greeks came here or not. Luckily for us, this statue came along. The hidden face of Elche is starting to emerge. It will permeate and inspire the minds and hearts of the inhabitants who believe they have ancient Greek roots and call themselves Pοπλαδόρες Γκριέγος, in other words, the people of Greece. The Greek ambassador to Spain, Panagiotis Ikonomou, has visited the mayor of the historic town of Elche, Manuel Rodriguez, with great interest.
Para nosotros es una satisfacción tener en nuestra casa al señor embajador de Grecia.
It's always a great pleasure for us to have the Greek ambassador to Spain here with us. And receiving a representative of the Greek people is for us a return to our roots and a return to those traditions which, rather than holding us back in the past, actually help us to progress more correctly towards the future. The Greek ambassador is to visit the Pοπλαδόρες Γκριέγος with his wife and the Greek consul in Alicante. I'd like to present Manuel Zagara Beriguer to you. He is the heart and soul of the Pοπλαδόρες Γκριέγος. He's written 9 plays based on our history and mythology.
Ahora puedes hablar un poco sobre las actividades de la escuadra griega aquí en Elche, sus objetivos y...
Could you tell us a little something about the activities of the escuadra, its goals and the public events it puts on?
En primer lugar, que la escuadra está trabajando todo el año.
Of course. First of all, the escuadra works all year round in preparation for its August events. We do have other events too. For example, we stage an ancient Greek play in Alicante in the winter to mark the beginning of the European Community's Greek Week.
Para inaugurar la Semana Griega de la Comunidad Económica Europea en Alicante. También nos han llamado de Denia.
Moreover, we were invited to put the play on in the cities of Denia and Cajuso de Señora as well. We also organized a photographic competition called Samotraker. And we're already organizing a creative writing competition which we are going to call Pericles. A year has passed, and nature and the gods have all laid down that this be so. Hekavi bore a son. Priam, putting the city's good before his own, decided to sacrifice his child. Although the child was not fair, his mother persuaded him that it was possible to avoid the sacrifice. And in the end, Priam gave way to her. Priam decided to send the boy far away, and thus he entrusted the child to the shepherd of the royal flock, who lived on a distant mountainside.
Hola, me llamo Rosy. Mi hija se llama Ariadna. Pertenecemos, como ha dicho ya Dori, a la...
My name's Rosy. My daughter's called Ariadne, and we're Pοπλαδόρες Γκριέγος. I gave my daughter that name because I admire Greece and Greek civilization.
Y esta es mi hija Nereida. Pertenecemos a la escuadra de pobladores griegos de Elche.
This is my daughter, Nereida. I'm also a member of the Greek organization in Elche. The Pοπλαδόρες Γκριέγος are bringing the ancient Greek market in their city back to life. The Pobladores Γκριέγος make copies of ancient pottery, coins, clothing, and other objects. They sell them in the city market as part of their efforts to raise money to continue and expand their other activities throughout the year.
Εδώ ωραία φορείς.
Wow, qué enorme. Como el de Rafa.
Dime si hay algo que esperáis.
Tell us if there's anything you'd like from Greece.
A mí no me gusta pedir, pero quizá lo que sí me gustaría del pueblo griego es que nos conociese, que supiese que estamos aquí, que lo hacemos esto con mucho gusto.
I don't like asking for things. What I'd like is for the Greek people to recognize that we exist here, and that we put a lot of love into everything we do in our efforts to save the ancient, classical spirit, which is the source of this modern, Western civilization of ours. Before we leave the Iliki of the ancient Greeks and today's Hellenized Iberians, the wonderful Pobladores Γκριέγος have an alternative way to say farewell, a recital from Homer's Odyssea in ancient Greek.
Andra miene pemusa.
Andra miene pemusa.
Πολύτροπον ως μαλαπόλα.
Πολύτροπον ως μαλαπόλα.
Πλάχθη επιτρή.
Πλάχθη επιτρή.
Ιερών τολίεθρον έπερσεν.
Ιερών τολίεθρον έπερσεν.
Πολλών d'anthropon είδεν άστεα.
Πολλών d'anthropon είδεν άστεα.
Κενόν έγνο.
Κενόν έγνο.